She's 96. She lives alone. No caregiver. No special diet. Yet every morning, she wakes up, stretches lightly, makes her own breakfast, and waters the plants in front of her porch. No one reminds her. No one forces her. She simply does it because it's a rhythm. And when we ask her, "What's your secret?" she smiles, not with mystery, but with clarity. Because the secret, she says, isn't in supplements or expensive programs. It's in small, consistent choices every single day. Around the world, there are places where people live far beyond the average lifespan, reaching their 90s and even 100s. Not just alive, but thriving. They're called blue zones. In places like Okinawa, Sardinia, and Nicoya, people live longer not because they're obsessed with health, but because they live in a way that quietly supports it. These long-lived individuals share 5 daily habits that protect their minds, bodies, and spirits. Today, we'll explore those habits and how you can copy them. The first habit: they eat with the sun, not against it. In most blue zones, breakfast is big, lunch is moderate, and dinner is light, often finished before sunset. This pattern follows the natural rhythm of the human body, known as the circadian rhythm. When you eat early, your body digests better, inflammation lowers, and sleep improves. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, a man named Rafael, now 92, still follows this rule. At 10 a.m., he eats a full plate of rice, beans, squash, and tortillas. His dinner? Just a small bowl of vegetable soup before the sun dips. He hasn't experienced stomach troubles in decades. You can start small. Try eating dinner before 6:30 p.m. and let your body rest for 12 hours overnight. It's not about eating less. It's about eating in harmony with time. The second habit: they move gently, but constantly. No one in these places wears fitness trackers or pushes through intense gym workouts. Instead, movement is built into daily life. They walk, sweep, tend gardens, carry groceries, climb hills, and visit neighbors. It's not exercise. It's just life. In Sardinia, 94-year-old Maria still bakes bread, her hands kneading the dough like they did decades ago. She doesn't count steps. She counts recipes. If you want to mimic this, try standing up every hour. Walk after meals. Choose stairs over elevators. Let your body move, not as a chore, but as a celebration of life. The third habit: they prioritize connection. Loneliness is a stronger predictor of early death than obesity or smoking. But in blue zones, people rarely eat alone. They gather. They laugh. They lean on each other. In Okinawa, groups of elders form moai, circles of friendship that last for decades. They check on each other, celebrate birthdays, and even grieve together. You don't need hundreds of friends. 1 or 2 deep connections, or even a few consistent weekly chats, can reshape your emotional health. Call someone. Invite someone for tea. Share stories. Being seen, truly seen, is one of the most powerful ways to stay alive inside. The fourth habit: they have purpose. In these long-living cultures, retirement doesn't mean stopping. It means shifting. In Okinawa, people refer to ikigai, reason to wake up. In Nicoya, they call it plan de vida, a life plan. Purpose might be found in teaching, mentoring, creating, or simply caring. In California's Blue Zone, 91-year-old George still tutors local kids in math. Every Thursday, He walks to the library with his notes in hand. "It's not the numbers," he says. "It's knowing someone is waiting for me." Purpose isn't a grand mission. It's a small, consistent reason to get out of bed with meaning. What's yours? And finally, the fifth habit. They rest their minds. In Ikaria, Greece, people often take slow afternoon naps. In Sardinia, men gather under olive trees, quietly listening to the wind. In Okinawa, elders often sit in silence, reflecting or praying. This mental rest, free from screens, noise, and rushing, resets the brain. It calms the nervous system. It lets the heart settle. You can try it too. Breathe deeply for 10 minutes each morning. Sip tea in silence. Write a few lines of gratitude before sleep. Let your mind rest, just as your body needs rest. You don't have to think constantly to feel alive. Sometimes, presence is the deepest form of intelligence. So, what do people over 90 do differently? They don't chase youth. They don't deny age. They embrace life fully, simply, and intentionally. They eat early. They move often. They stay connected. They wake with purpose. And they pause. And the best part, you don't have to live in a blue zone to benefit from their wisdom. You just have to begin, one small habit at a time. Start today. Share a meal with someone. Step outside and walk without a destination. Call a friend. Breathe. Smile. This channel is here to remind you. It's never too late to live like you'll live to 100. Subscribe for more real stories and practical inspiration. Because if you're still growing, you're still living. And if you're still living, you matter.